全ての邪悪流の頂点に立つ俺様の真の姿。
Woo! Alright, everybody. We're hopping into another Omega Shenron Red Zone showcase here. This time we're going up against BROLY. Red Zone BROLY, I feel like, is a team, or is a fight that we can actually get a W with Omega. And I could actually find a friend Omega. They're only level 1 links, but I don't know why it's showing these as act. Oh, no, that's GT. Never mind. Never mind. So we got a level, you know, we've got a, what is this, 69% Omega Shenron friend. This is actually one of, like, the better friends that we've had. At any point, I've been trying to showcase this guy, so that's cool. Unfortunately, we got both of them in the same opening rotation, which really sucks, but we will try to make do. I'm pretty sure this team can get it done versus Omega. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Ice and Nova, as long as we don't get caught in the AoE phase, this team can, I think, pretty easily beat BROLY here. So, yeah, I mean, this should be good, right? I wanted to do a Goku Black, but the only friend that I can ever find for that fight is the Tech GT Super 17, like the 55% special dev friend. I think I made a Twitter post about it, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago at this point, whenever, like, Omega first came out. I've been looking every day, because I figure, like, I could actually get a W in that fight, since it starts out STR. Like, I think I could actually win there. But, legitimately, there's not an Omega on my friends list anymore, and, yeah, all I have is that, like, Super 17 from 3 years ago or whatever. This is going to be a little bit rough, but let's go ahead and throw Super 17 in slot 1. He should be able to handle the pressure. We don't really need to worry about giving him too much ki. We can just give Baby this, and we can give all the rest of these to Ice and Nova. I wouldn't really mind if we went a little bit slow through this event, but it's looking like we're going to be going pretty fast, so, I mean, that's fine. Super 17 should be fine in here. He's going to be one of our stronger units once he gets built up. You know, he's still pretty decent for this fight. Baby's going to be good in here because he can actually activate his passive since we're fighting a pure Saiyan enemy. So that's nice. Oh, look, we got the stun. Doesn't really matter, but, you know, nifty. Okay, so here we are against Tech BROLY, and he put, like, all of his attacks in slot 1. That is fine. Let's go ahead and float the 17s. Let's grab all of these key spheres right there for Omega. Then we can give Tech Sin all of these. Now, Tech Sin is going to be a huge liability for us up against the AoE phase. So hopefully we can kind of maybe get him off rotation between now and then. But really, most of this team is going to be a liability against the AoE phase. So we just got to kind of hope that we get lucky with the AoE placement more than anything. But yeah, I mean, the nice thing is that Tech Sin is a really good partner for AGL Omega, and he's decent for some of these red zone fights. Obviously, his typing doesn't help, and the fact that he gets all of his defense on super attack doesn't help. But he is still a pretty solid option. Wow, only one super attack there. I thought we got, like, enough orbs to get multiple, but guess that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hopefully we get a couple stacks here from the 17s. Nope. Remember that you can't dodge against BROLY as well, so the 17s are a little bit nerfed in this fight. Also, my build on Omega is a little bit nerfed in here as well, since I gave mine a full dodge build. Alright, let's just grab these. That's fine. We can grab just like this with 17, and then we'll just grab these physical orbs down here with Baby. Okay, so this rotation should be safe against the AoEs. You know, we've got Omega, we've got 17. I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about the AoEs, like we're going to be getting there anytime soon. This team does not do damage. It is very, very, very slow. So we've got some time before we, you know, get there. So best case scenario is that we take enough damage potentially to be able to pop the revive during the AoE phase. That would be nice. Or, well, it just gives us like extra insurance, right? Should we get some bad RNG? Oy, let me readjust my chair here. Oh, raise the microphone just a little bit. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I mean, notice how we're not instantly dead. That is a good sign, right? Typically by now we are extra dead, as you guys know. Yeah, I guess let's grab those. Ice and Nova don't need to go too crazy here, right? You know, turn 5, we're whittling them down. We're slowly getting through it. This might do a little bit of damage to us, but probably not too much since we have all of our good links active. Rainbow level 10 links. Damage reduction. Okay, yeah, it's just double digits. Okay. I thought maybe it might do like 10k or something, but no. Omega's better than that. Omega is really good. Like, I have like almost zero issues with him. Other than his revive, I think should buff the other Omega, like 23rd World Tournament Goku. And then I think that, obviously the GT boss's condition is bad. But other than those two things, I actually think he's a really solid character in a vacuum. Like, if GT bosses had actually gotten competent buffs since Red Zone dropped, I mean, they've been buffing it. If we look at it, they've given the team like 15 buffs. I can pull it up here in a second. But, like, all of them have been bad, so not really sure what we're supposed to do with that. I don't think we've taken enough damage to fuse into the 17s either, so that's kind of bad. We will have access to Omega's active skill next turn, so we're probably going to use that, just in the hopes that we get an attack break. On, like, the super attack. Like, hopefully, like, yeah, you see we have access to the active skill here. We don't have the revive, which sucks, but let's go ahead and play this. Oh, yeah, skips. Alright, let's play this. Okay, now let's talk about GT bosses real quick. We gotta have an interlude here, because we're probably gonna die. So yeah, GT bosses. You know, I always talk about this, and people say that I'm, like, crazy. It's like, GT bosses doesn't get any buff. Like, okay, let's look at it. So, obviously not a big roster here, but since Red Zone dropped, we got this guy, right? This was 7th anniversary. This was actually right before 7th anniversary. This was, like, the December before, so you could kind of count him. But we'll just start from the Red Zone, right? So we got this unit right here, right? Obviously, we got these guys. But then we got, what is it? This guy's EZA, her EZA, this guy's EZA, this guy's EZA, or no, their EZAs right here, and then this guy's EZA, right? Like, what is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, we don't have this one yet. I mean, this one comes in a day, but hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 buffs to GT bosses. Is that right? I feel like I'm missing one. Is there somebody that I'm forgetting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still, like, I feel like there's one that I'm forgetting here that's maybe on JP. Oh, and then the LR, right, the LR of these guys. That's JP only right now. So yeah, 13 units that they've dropped since Red Zone. Or, like, buffs, right? Like, I mean, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, EZAs, EZA, 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 EZA. And somehow this team is still just, like, not viable at all. 13 buffs to this team. And it is not a Red Zone viable team. I mean, that doesn't sound that crazy, but whenever you start talking about, like, villain teams, like, how many Wicked Bloodline buffs have we gotten since Worldwide Download Celebration? Like 5, maybe? No, not even. Not even 5, right? So, to say that a villain team has gotten 13 buffs and is still just, like, completely unrunnable is just actually absurd. I guess let's do this. We are dead here if we take an AoE. I think. Maybe we could survive it, because we'll be at full HP. But it's not going to be pretty. Oh, come on, Cord. No, not right now. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these orbs right here, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we could survive an AoE right here. But hopefully we just attack broke it. That would be best case scenario. Or if they want to be... If the AoE wants to be at the very end, that could also be fine, potentially. Alright. That's good. We're on pace here. We're doing good. We're doing good. And now Broly loves to super attack in the middle slot. Maybe I should have put the 17s there, like the duo card that hasn't fused yet, but I want this guy on rotation, so I don't know. Oh yeah, there it is. I am not sure if we survive here, because they're gonna take like right at 600k or something. Yeah, 624. I'll come back at the AoE phase. Okay, we're back here in the AoE phase, and I did make a point this time to actually like try to take damage here, so we're in a much better spot actually. It may look like we're in a worse spot, but actually we're in a way better spot, so gonna go ahead and throw this out. I think the skips are on. We already watched this, so there's no need to like watch it again, right? So yeah, there's the skip. Let's go to do this. We'll throw them in the slot 1. We'll do this to keep big bad bosses activated on these guys. We can't survive an AoE. But Baby will be good against the... What's the phase? The full power AGL Broly phase, right? So, it's good to keep him on rotation here. Alrighty. If we can get some damage in against Broly before we potentially die, that would be fantastic, obviously. Also, it looks like we can actually survive this turn, which would be fine. I was able to actually get... Ooh, Super 17 out this time. They're fused. So that's really good. That benefits us a lot right here, because they're just way better defensively, right, once they transform. At least against, like, AoE attacks, because of all the damage reduction and just defense that they have. I think they got 3 hits in last turn, so they are, like, a little bit built up. I mean, what do they have to get hit? 8 times or something ridiculous? So, that's fine. But yeah, the revives for both Omega, like, we're in range as long as we don't heal above 50% HP. Okay, so either we broke the AoE or there just wasn't one on that turn. That is totally cool. Let's go ahead. We will save that active skill, actually. Let's throw Super 17 in slot 1. That way, potentially, we could get the attack break. Let's grab all of these orbs with them, because, again, we don't want to heal. We want to stay in this revive range. If you can just kind of float in this revive range and move through the event as much as possible with this GT Bosses team, that is kind of the sweet spot, because then you're safe, right? Should you ever die, you just get the reset, right? Which is very, very nice. All right, Super 17 is double supering. He's doing quite a bit of damage. Once this guy transforms, even if he doesn't get a lot of stacks off, he can do pretty significant damage here, so... That does help us out a little bit. And then here's the super attack. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're dead here because of Ice and Nova, so we will get the revive. Oh, he heals. That's right. But it's double digits, right? Okay. Yeah. I forgot he heals. But you get, like, nothing because his defense is so high. What horrible design for that 17, right? Like, yeah, he heals, but, gonna do nothing for you. Okay, so we're fine here. Broly does have a pretty long cooldown, so we don't really have to worry about dying here. Omega's gonna kill him, right? So we're at full... Well, we're not quite at full HP, but we're at a decent level of HP. Omega's gonna kill him, so we're in a good spot here. We're gonna be moving into the AGL phase. The AGL phase can double super, but we've got a lot of tech units who are pretty solid defensively after they super attack. So we are going to be fine once we make it to the full power phase. This AoE phase has always been a bit of a gatekeeper in the Broly fight. It's not that it hits super hard, and if you're bringing a competent team in here now these days, it's not really going to trip you up. But for a weaker team like GT Bosses, it can still give you a little bit of trouble here. So let's go ahead and throw this out. Or we could save it. Let's save it. Let's save it. Because we're going to be fine here. Well, I say that as there are no rainbow orbs. That kind of blows. I guess let's grab these for the healing. Since like that extra 7% damage reduction isn't going to matter too much here. Then we can grab these. We're at full health. And then we can just grab, like, I don't know, this. That's fine. Okay. We should be fine here. Even if we take a super attack, Omega's defense should be just, like, so high that it's not going to matter. And now we're getting a super attack off, so we're fine. Remember that my Omega here, since he's revived, is double supering as well now. So that's going to help him out defensively. So we're good here. If we had eaten a super attack, like first attack there, it definitely could have done some damage to us, but we're fine, right? Yeah, dude, that Super 17, it's like, oh, yeah, we're going to give him a Ki Blast heal. but his defense is going to be so high that it's not going to matter. I mean, okay, man. Sure. Sure, dude. Awesome. Great design, man. Alright, very good from 17 here. At least he nullifies it, right? Like, it could be worse. He could just not have it at all. Is Broly just not going to super here? What in the world? I mean, surely he supers in slot 3 here, but... Like, it's pretty rare for this guy to go, like, an entire turn without supering. What? Okay, we win. Yeah, I mean, there's, like, no contest. Like, we just win here. We're going to actually throw Sin in slot 1 here, because, I mean, Broly's definitely supering in slot 1. We can't really get too many Rainbow Orbs with Omega, but we can get 2 right there. Yeah, we're going to get the Dokkan attack with Tech Sin here, and I'm pretty sure we just win. Okay, well, the second run went much better, obviously. I mean, the difference is just being able to get through that AoE phase smoothly. But yeah, there we go. GT Bosses takes on an event that is now, what, 3 years old? 2 years old? 2 years old. Yeah, this red zone fight is now pretty much 2 years old. So, this would be like if during the, like, 7th anniversary, we were going back and taking, like, a modern team and beating, like, Infinite Dragon Ball history or something, right? Like, that's not super impressive. But, we did it. So, I mean, this is still red zone. Some people are still going to have trouble with this fight. But, yeah. Is Broly going to super? Did he super? Did he super Tech Sin? Or did he just do all normals again? What in the world? Broly just scared. He's scared of Omega. Like, can't attack due to fear, apparently. There it is. Oh, my goodness. This might actually do some damage to us. We don't have Big Bad Bosses activated. But we did get the super attack first, so I'm not super concerned. 265. That's, you know, that's a little chunk of damage there. Little bit of damage. Little, you know, Broly hit that 69% level 1 Link Friend Omega. Kind of hard. Ice and Nova are going to do a little bit of damage there. They're at double digits. I mean, listen, you know, if Ice and Nova are a somewhat effective unit for a fight, you know how that fight is. I don't think we can get the KO screen, but I will try. Yeah, no shot. No shot on that KO screen. Let's just do this. That way we have Big Bad Bosses activated, and let's get the dub here. This should be a pretty easy sweep. Let me know what you guys thought about Omega getting his, like, first victory in this entire world tour. Let me know if you guys thought he looked good, bad, ugly. You know, lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. Over the river and through the woods to Omega's house we go. Let me know what you guys thought. You know, what is he meeting expectations? I mean, definitely his OST is good. His animations are good. Aesthetically, he's pretty pog, you know. But yeah, there we go. No item run versus Broly. GT Bosses. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Do not summon for him. If you have stones and you want to summon, make sure you are saving for the New Year's step-ups right now. And if you've already done the New Year's step-ups, then start saving, I guess, for, like, Saiyan Day. But there we go. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next time.